Hey everyone, it's John Lee here, your local realtor. Today we're coming to you live in the heart of Burnaby. We have someone very, very special. His name is Jayson Morales. He's the founder of Uplift Fitness. He's a certified personal trainer. I'm super excited to have him on episode 2 of On The Rise podcast and show. Jayson, thank you so much for having us here.
Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to Uplift Fitness. Come inside, come inside. Okay. Can you Photoshop these and make it say 80s?
Jayson, thank you so much for having us here today.
Yes.
Yeah, why don't you start off by talking about Uplift Fitness and your mission and your goal of kind of starting this.
Uplift Fitness started about a little over 2 years ago. Passion for having to help people pass their personal limitations.
Okay.
A place where quality training is always implemented, and for people to overcome their limitations and to achieve greatness in their lives. We have over 7 personal trainers working here.
That's amazing.
And over 80 active clients.
Wow.
Yeah, in the span of 2 years.
In the span of 2 years.
That's right.
That's incredible, Jayson.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. So, I mean, we've seen you at your level of success right now. I want to kind of know a little bit of your backstory. Let's start off by how you got into personal training and fitness, right? It seems like a lot of times when you're a kid, you kind of saw. Did you play sports when you were growing up?
You know what? I didn't play sports much, but I was I used to box a lot.
Boxing.
Yeah, boxing, taekwondo, karate. I was never into sports in high school, more so of a singer. But I always had a passion for fitness, bodybuilding mainly.
Okay.
Wanting to gain muscle. Gain muscle. Yeah. And it eventually led into helping others and teach them and educate them on how to do that as well.
Right.
And so why not make it a business? We started this 2 years ago. Prior to this was a protein and supplement shop.
Okay.
And
What was that called?
it was called Quest.
Quest.
Yeah.
Right.
So I was working there part-time, and I was asked by the owner if I would like to take over the lease, and I was given 24 hours to make a decision.
Wow.
24 hours to make a decision
Yeah.
of if I wanted to start Uplift here. And so it only took me about 4 hours, and I called them back and said, you know what, let's do it.
Yeah. That's amazing.
Yeah.
And so take me through it, like boxing. Where did your passion for boxing come from?
Just the love of the sport, man. I always liked the science of the sport, the art of the sport.
Yeah.
And so I trained over at Sugar Ray's Boxing, the first location, which was over at Marine Drive.
Okay.
Near the bridge there.
Yeah. And how old were you?
I was 14 years old.
Wow.
14 years old.
Yeah.
So I learned quick.
Okay.
There was a lot of training. It was almost like a part-time job.
Yeah.
But I loved it. I loved every second of it.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, man, why not introduce this to people that want to learn boxing? And so I started training some of my friends that wanted to learn.
Right.
After hours here at Quest, I would charge them like $20 a session.
Yeah.
And I only had like 3 pairs of weights and these old boxing mitts.
Yeah.
But it turned out to be something that people really loved.
Wow.
And so they would tell a friend and tell another friend. So
Word of mouth.
Word of mouth spread.
Really got around.
And brought us to where we are today.
Yeah. And would you say was boxing more of the skills and technicality, or is it more of the mindset?
Mindset, 100%.
Okay.
Mindset. Boxing has taught me so much about having to learn how to not make excuses, especially when you're tired or when you're fatigued or when you feel extremely run down. It's taught me so much that's made me who I am today with my attitude towards work and my attitude towards just the daily grind.
Yeah. And how did you learn to love that? Because you said you must have had, it was like a full-time job or a part-time job when you were training in boxing, right? So like give me a rundown of what a day would look like for you when you were training as a boxer.
Go to school, right after school, go home and eat, and then probably around from 5:30 or 6 to 9 p.m. You'd be training, skipping, sparring, running. Ran around like 5 to 10 kilometers on a daily basis.
Oh my gosh! Wow. Yeah. So a lot of cardio.
A lot of cardio. A lot of cardio was involved, but I guess it was the high that you got off of this type of discipline and this type of sport, right? You felt like you were part of an elite team. Right? Yeah. And it showed. It showed in your training. It showed in your sparring.
Right.
And that's how you were able to see progress.
Okay.
Yeah.
So being able to see the progress in the craft made you want to keep going at it.
Yeah, that's right. I'm like, you know what? Oh shoot, momentum. I'm good at this. Yeah. Right. Let's keep going. Yeah. Right. Let's see how much further I can get.
Yeah.
And that type of training has drifted into adulthood, where you have a challenge, or you have a lot of challenges you face. Yeah. And you kind of just want to keep going into it. Right. With the same mindset, right? Same attitude. Yeah. This is a good challenge. I'm going to learn a lot from this. Right. I'm going to get hit along the way, but I'm going to learn from the hits. Yeah. So understanding that every time you take on a challenge, you're most likely, it's not failure. Like in your opinion, failure doesn't exist, but it's more of a learning opportunity. Yes. Right? Yes, and there is that huge part of me that yes, I suffer from the fear of failure. Yeah. Right? Yeah. And which probably explains why I can't relax like 99% of the time. Right. But I feel like because of that, it's helped us to get to where we are today. Just having to constantly work on your craft, whether it be personal training, the business as a brand, everything that comes with that. Right?
You're right. So you mentioned a good point. Like you're still scared of failing. To this day. So how do you define failure?
I have my own goals set in my head.
Okay.
And if I say them out loud and I share it with the team, for example, if I do not get that done, then I feel like I've not only let them down, I've let myself down. Got it. And letting myself down is the worst. Right. Because I'll look at myself and say, what did you do wrong in order to not get there? Right?
Got it.
Daily journaling. I journal almost every day. I read every day. Right. And I'll write out my short-term and long-term goals.
Every single day?
Every single day. This is what happens at my house.
In the morning, first thing when you wake up? At night. You always do it at night. You reflect on your day.
I reflect on my day and I'll prepare my goals for the next day.
Wow. Yeah. And I guess having the fear of failure isn't necessarily that you're afraid to take on challenges, but it's more so having your back against the wall. Yeah. And the fact that you remind yourself daily by writing down your goals at night, that helps you keep that fresh in your head.
That's right.
That's very powerful. I feel like a lot of people, they just go on their daily lives. They don't really take a time off to kind of reflect on where they're
and I think it's important that people need to be doing that, especially if you're in this game of having to be your own brand. It's something that you have to do 24/7.
Wow.
There's people there. We have trainers here that don't worry about what happens after they leave Uplift. I leave Uplift, I'm still worrying about Uplift when I leave these doors. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, it's like I need to ensure that, and I want to ensure that Uplift is continuing to grow. Uplift is a place where the trainers can build their careers and not jobs.
Right.
right?
Right.
I want people to work on their craft. What can we do with what you specialize in and make it bigger? Yeah.
Got it. So, okay, take me through boxing, and then you said high school. That was 14.
That's right.
High school, you wasn't really big into sports, eh?
No.
No?
Big into working out though.
Okay, so
Yeah.
that developed in high school.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
boxing transitioned to working out.
Yeah, that's right.
And
I'm
how-
like, this is a safer route, man.
Yeah.
Keep getting hit in the face. It's not good. It's not good.
Right. Okay, so personal training, how did you learn about that?
Yeah, so I hired a personal trainer.
Okay.
And I found, I'm like, hey man, this seems to be a really rewarding job, right?
Right.
And so I'm like, man, this guy has taught me so much. Shout out to Mo Murad. Yeah, he was my first personal trainer, and the way he made me feel, man, was just, I would leave the doors feeling extremely confident.
Okay.
With my strength training.
Okay.
My ability to work out with proper form.
Yeah, okay.
Proper form, and
Yeah.
it was just a lot of information, a lot of good information that I utilized and I found valuable, right?
Right. And what, like, a lot of people will just assume that they can just get a gym membership, go into the gym, and just start working out, right?
Yeah, we have a lot of clients that think like that.
Yeah. So for yourself, like, and when you decided to hire a personal trainer, like, what was that like?
Just
right?
the reason why I hired one was because I'm like, I know for a fact that I'm doing so many things wrong.
Okay.
And what better way to learn than from a personal trainer?
Right.
It was my personal goal to become better at that, because that was, at the time, that was my craft. It was just working out and trying to get big, trying to look a certain way.
Okay.
Because it just made me feel good. It made me feel confident. And so that was my goal, was just to be after this type of knowledge, receive this type of knowledge, receive this type of training in order for me to attain my personal goals.
Right. And would you say looking good has a direct effect on how you feel and your confidence?
Absolutely, 101%. Yes. But it's come to a point where obviously you are your own worst critique, and it comes to a point where you're never really fully satisfied with how you look.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
But it happens to everyone. You know?
Yeah.
It's not that I don't love my body.
Yeah.
What I'm trying to say is it could always be better.
Right.
Always room for improvement.
I like that mentality.
Yeah.
Always striving.
Yeah.
There's always things that you can work on and tweak
That's right.
and improve on, get better every day.
That's right, daily.
Wow. So take me through that. You were training, you had a personal trainer, and this was throughout high school, throughout university, or how long?
I've had several different trainers.
Okay.
They've taught me a lot. And then I had another trainer, a close friend named Ben Sang.
Ben Sang?
Shout out to Ben Sang. He amazing. He taught me how to properly cut for my first show.
Cut.
Yeah, as in learning how to manipulate my macros,
Okay.
and my calories in order for me to attain a really shredded physique,
Okay.
per se.
Yeah.
And from there, the knowledge that he's taught me, I still use to this day, that I teach to
Wow.
my clients.
Right.
So it's kind of,
That's really powerful.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when you hired different personal trainers, did everyone have a special focus that they were good at? Like, this is what this guy's good at: strength. This guy's good at conditioning.
Yeah,
That's
they,
why you
they,
hired.
they did. And what I took, it was in addition to what they specialized in, I more so took the way they train people.
Okay.
The way their mentality was, their attitude towards training.
Got it.
Their approach to training.
Right.
That's what I found most valuable, and that's I took what I liked from this trainer, I took what I liked from that trainer, and I implemented it into my training with my clients.
Wow.
Right.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So take me through first show. Where was that? What was that like?
It happened in New West.
Okay.
It was LBMC 2017 Lee Brandt Muscle Classic.
Yeah.
I can't remember how much. I think I weighed around 170 pounds, cut down to 147, and I won second place. Won second place in my class. So
how does it work? The classes.
Based off of height.
Okay.
Yeah, based off of height, and it was men's physique, so it was the one with board shorts.
Okay.
Yeah. So they're trying to go for that really that beach body type of look.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what did they judge you on? The
Everything.
Everything.
Your posing.
Okay.
Your striations, muscle definition.
Wow.
Presence. Every single thing you could think of, they judge you on.
That's amazing.
Yeah. So like 6 months of cutting and training for like a 2-minute stage presence.
Yeah. Yeah.
2 minutes to shine kind of thing, right?
Right.
Yeah, so it was, but it's the love for the sport, why, and the ability to manipulate your physique when you really want to, right?
Right.
So you could always look back and say, I know how to do that.
Yeah.
I know how to do that.
Yeah.
And this is something that we want to teach our clients, is that it's very possible, just as long as you have the proper support, right? You're given the proper knowledge and the correct education.
That's really important,
right?
too. Yeah, for sure. So first show, did that lead you that fire of just? Did you do more shows after that?
Yeah, I did a second show.
Okay.
I participated in the Van Pro.
Wow.
Which I believe was a year later, but it was an eye opener because I was stepping up on stage with guys who have been in the game longer than me, and they're just extremely massive. Like, these guys are just a completely different breed.
Yeah.
So it forced me to up my game.
Okay.
And take my off season a little more seriously. And within, I think, 5 or 6 weeks, me and most of the trainers here are going to be competing in Popeyes 2020.
Wow.
Yeah, October.
Yeah. Okay, this is coming up.
Yeah, so we're all gonna be cutting at the same time.
Yeah.
And that means moodiness, mood swings, all over the place.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's to be expected.
Okay.
Especially when you're at really low carbs.
Right.
It just happens sometimes.
Right.
Can't help it.
Yeah. And how do you stay mentally focused on that? Because it's so easy to just want to eat.
Oh man,
right?
Oh yeah, we all love eating. How do you stay focused?
On the goal.
Yeah, you know what?
You walk out, there's so many good dessert places.
I think it's just having to ensure that you are doing your best. I used to have the mentality of wanting to go on stage and annihilate everyone, but that's not the point. The point is trying to do your best, trying to see how far you can take your own body, and how disciplined you can stay when the temptation is out there and the temptation is real, right? You kind of pride yourself in being able to say no to these treats that are sitting in front of you, right in front of your face, right? All this junk food that people be eating around you. Yeah. You kind of take pride in that because it's difficult, man. It's probably one of the hardest things I've ever gone through. Is a successful prep.
Right, and that's.
It can literally make or break people.
Really?
Yes.
In what way?
People who think that it's easy. Yeah. And until 2 or 3, 4 weeks in, and then that hunger kicks in. Oh man. Good luck. Yeah. Good freaking luck, man. Yeah. So I like to say it kind of separates the men from the boys, but you say that a little too much, people might get offended. So, but it's okay. Yeah. There's a lot of things I do on Instagram that offend people, whether I mean to or not. So, kind of used to it.
Yeah. Great. And during that time, so you've been kind of prepping for shows, did personal training. You were working at. When did you start working at Quest? While you were training? Yeah. I worked.
my friend just asked me to work part-time here because I knew a lot about supplements. I'm like, okay, cool, that's some good extra money.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But I'm like, it's not really my passion. My passion is having to help people and teach them how to do these things, right?
Yeah.
So that's what I did on the side.
Right, just to keep things going.
Yeah.
Right. Did you go to school, like university, college?
Yeah. I went to school, became a nurse.
Wow.
Yeah, I became a nurse. I still work as a nurse to this day.
Wow.
But I am drifting off into having to leave nursing for personal training full time.
Right.
Yeah, and focusing on the growth of the business, focusing on the growth of the brand.
Right.
I love being here.
You love it.
Yeah, I love it, man.
It's good energy.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah. And so, take me through, the finding your passion. How do you do that? How did you find your passion in personal training? Like, how did that
Oh
process
man, see how I find my passion. There's a lot of things that's rewarding about personal training, but just having to help people and understanding, having empathy of how someone feels, and knowing that if they're able and willing to make that commitment to want to change, you can lead them along the right path of how to do it, right? And that is extremely rewarding, especially if you know you have a good team behind you. Right. A good team behind you, a strong team to help and accommodate someone's needs. Make them feel like they're $1 million, man,
That's powerful.
Yeah, but there's a lot of drivers that I have, there's a lot of personal drivers that I have that help me or actually push me or motivate me to want to help an individual. We have clients that come through our doors with stories that are a little personal, right? But the general gist is, oh, my ex-boyfriend's called me fat, or my husband thinks I look like crap, right? So I'm like, okay, that's a driver for me.
Yeah.
Come train here, and then we'll teach you how to look how you want to look. We'll make you feel good about yourself in your own body, regardless of what people think. And because of that, when we do teach them this, a confidence comes out that they've never thought possible.
Right.
And
overachieving what their limitations are,
exactly,
and what their expectations were.
Exactly.
That's amazing.
And proving everyone else wrong.
Wow. Yeah. That's powerful.
That's one of my top 3 drivers.
Yeah.
That drives me so much, man. It boils my blood when I hear those stories.
That's amazing.
And I will always invite those husbands or ex-boyfriends or ex-girlfriends to come here and train with one of our female trainers for free. I will always say that, because no one should ever put anybody down in terms of how they look.
Yeah.
Unless you're looking like
$1 million.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
But it's to motivate others, not to put people down.
Yeah, you should never put someone down like that.
Yeah.
Ever.
Word.
Yeah.
Straight up. So that's amazing. So it almost seems like your passion for helping people came from just your love of the game, your love of overachieving, finding what you're good at, and overachieving your limitations, like physically.
That's right. I get a high off of it.
That's your
my
high.
Yeah, that's my drug.
That's your drug.
Yeah.
So you gotta feed it every day.
Yeah, 100%.
You gotta give it that dose.
Yeah. and man, there are a lot of people that tell me that I should be taking a vacation, which is true. I'm long overdue for one, but with that being said, I do love just the hustle, the grind, knowing that the hours that you put in here, something has come out of it because of the hours that you've put here with you and your team. Right. We're constantly thinking of ways to grow, constantly thinking of how we can serve our community better.
Wow.
Right. We're never stagnant. We're growing every single month.
That's
whether
amazing.
it be with the type of education that we're giving them, the type of education we're giving ourselves, working on our own craft. It's not even a numbers game, man. Weekly we'll get walk-ins, right? And And that's something that's common all the time, right? It just happens all the time. We're used to it now.
That's amazing.
Right? And we are trying to accommodate for the amount of people that are inquiring.
Right.
Hence why we have a lot of trainers.
Yeah.
Right, with different specialties, right?
Right. So yeah, Jay, you know, it's amazing you found your passion and your love has fueled wanting to help other people and inspire more people. I feel like in today's society, you know, we there's a lack of confidence, man. Like that's
yes.
There's a lot of negativity.
There is. And I got that. I got that a lot. Not one person from not even a close friend, not family or friends ever supported the idea of me opening up Uplift Fitness.
No one.
Not one. But I love that. I love when people don't support something that I truly have passion about. And throughout life, I've always loved, especially my closest friends and relatives, they know that I really loved proving people wrong. That's one of my top #1 drivers.
Right.
Is proving people wrong.
Yeah.
So I'm actually thankful for people that didn't believe it was gonna happen, because here we are today.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
So what were some of the objections that you had when you first started? Like, what were people saying? Like, like this is...
we got it all. You're right. You're 2 minutes away from Steve Nash. It's never gonna work.
Okay.
You won't ever have a team.
Wow.
Yeah, you won't ever have a team.
Yeah.
Why would they go to you when they could work at places like Steve Nash or Club 16 or Gold's Gym?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. What else? Where are you gonna get the money?
Okay.
Right. What are you gonna do about your business plan? What you have to do all this stuff. I'm like, yeah. Tunnel vision, man. Tunnel vision. I'm like, okay. I'm okay, cool, thank you.
Yeah.
You're gonna have so much resistance. And that's the problem today, is that there's so much resistance towards people that want to start their own thing.
Why? Is it because they don't want to do it themselves? Like, they have their own limiting beliefs that they want to
Of course, and they're scared. And they're scared. I think they're scared to see someone successful. Because they're so used to the 9-to-5 job, which is, I have absolutely nothing wrong with.
Yeah.
Right? But it's just something that's not for me anymore.
Right.
People make an amazing living off a 9-to-5 job, and people are doing it well.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's something that I am not conditioned or destined to do. And
got it.
Yeah.
And you found your calling in.
That's right.
In training. And I want to dive into that too, how you transitioned over. But before I do that, I want to talk a little bit more about the limiting beliefs that people had. And a lot of the times, if it's coming from your closest friends, your loved one, your immediate family, like when you hear someone tell you, it hurts. Like, how do you... A lot of people just stop there. Like, how do you push past that? You know what I mean? It's like all the love they're used to receiving, all of a sudden it's no, you can't do it.
So can I be real and raw here?
Okay, yeah.
Don't be a bitch.
Okay.
Don't be a bitch. Just sit down, okay?
Yeah.
Take a pen and paper.
Yeah.
Write down your goals. This is what I'm gonna do by this month and this year. Okay? That's what I did. Like, this is exactly what's going to happen. And I had the mentality of doing whatever the hell it took. Right? And when you stick to that, there's obviously something that's innate that's coming into your head saying, this is what I want to do. I want to try it. How are you going to know if you don't try?
Yeah.
Right? I had so many friends in the past that would always talk about these huge business ideas, right? I had friends that were realtors that would pretend that they're fucking busy or trying to sell homes.
Yeah.
When you know deep down inside they're at home watching Netflix or freaking on YouTube, fiddling with their freaking thumbs, doing jack shit.
Yeah.
These are the guys I want to target, because these are the guys that are making it. They're lying to everyone. They're lying, and they're fakers, and they're posers. Okay?
Right.
People that are actually grinding it out don't have time to be telling people of what they're doing. When we go out to restaurants and people talk to me about Uplift, I try to talk about it as minimal as possible.
Yeah.
Because I just don't want to talk about it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I actually want to take a break from what I'm doing, and let's not talk about Uplift. Let's talk about what you're doing.
Yeah.
And see, that's what I'm trying to say is that if you really want to do that, if you have a goal in mind of trying to start something, just freaking start it.
Just do it.
Just do it. If you need a loan or whatever, I say just go to the bank, do what you have to do, come up with an extremely sharp business plan.
Yeah.
Where they cannot turn you down.
Yeah.
And just go for it, man.
That's amazing. You never know what the possibilities.
Exactly, and I never knew that I would have had such an amazing team.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah.
I was probably at it alone for a good six to 8 months.
Wow, just grind. Like you said, if you're grinding, you're hustling, you're tunnel vision on your goals, you have no time
and I had so many to prove wrong.
So many.
Still proving them wrong today. And they don't say shit.
Are you still friends?
Hell no! I am not friends. I can't be friends with posers or fakers or anything like that. I am friends with people that are real. If you say this is what you're gonna do, and then they do it, man.
Yeah.
If you fail, man, even bigger because you freaking tried.
Yeah.
All you have to do is take that leap of faith.
Right.
Stop being a bitch. Just do it. You'll hear me say that a lot here. And I say that a lot. And sometimes to my clients, but sometimes this is the way they like to be trained.
Yeah.
This is the way they like to be coached.
Right.
So there's nothing wrong with it.
They need a little bit of that.
They need a push.
They need a push.
Yeah.
Right. And so take me through the 9 to 5. So many people are stuck in the 9 to 5 mentality.
And you know what? Like I said,
you know what I mean? Like it's great.
It's completely fine if that's what they want to do, but you have to put time in right after. Like there were nights where sometimes I'll still sleep at around 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning because I'm still thinking about what should be happening here. Right? So you have your 9 to 5. You go home. You go to work. You do your thing, but you literally need to be working on your craft every single day.
Your side hustle.
Yeah, your side hustle. Like it doesn't turn off for me.
Right.
So I truly feel that if you are extremely passionate about what you want to start, what you want to do, you don't take a break in that, man.
Yeah.
It's impossible. Like if you were considered a good parent, you would never just place your baby on the floor and be like, I'll get back to you when I'm not busy. No, you're constantly taking care of that baby 24/7.
Yeah.
Right? Same goes with the business or your brand. That's your baby.
That's your baby.
That you need to be doing.
Whatever it takes. Like if you need to work a 9 to 5 to make things work.
Yeah. And that's what I did.
That's
what I did.
Right.
And another thing that I like to add is that Uplift has never gotten a loan from the bank. Ever. This is all money that's been invested through clients and reinvested back into the business to provide more for the clients.
That's amazing.
We haven't touched Uplift has never seen a freaking credit card.
No.
Ever.
And that's because you built that foundation.
That's right.
When you were ready to make that jump is when you pulled the trigger. But you built a safe and steady foundation for you to have enough cushion to just take a leap of faith.
Yeah, well, like I said, I only started with 2 to 3 pairs of weights.
Wow.
2 to 3 pairs of weights.
Yeah.
And if it's your passion, you'll make it happen, man.
Yeah.
You'll make it happen. Yeah. I made it happen with 2 or 3 pairs of weights, but you can make it happen with a little bit of money.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. And what do people say? They don't know what their passion is. I'm running into that a lot. Like people are like, oh, I don't know what my passion is. They're stuck in the 9 to 5. They absolutely hate their job. They hate their boss. They hate their manager. They feel stuck. They don't know what they like. They don't know where to start. What do you say to those people?
Don't be afraid to try different things, man. Don't be afraid.
Right.
Friends invite you out to try something. Go volunteer somewhere. Right?
Yeah.
Be heartless a little bit.
Okay.
I've had friends that only volunteered because it was something that they had to do in order to, get into the freaking force.
Yeah.
That's not volunteering, man. Volunteer for wanting to actually be heartless. and selfless.
Right.
Maybe learn something about yourself, right? Maybe through that could be a good segue into finding what you really want to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So volunteering, like back to what we're saying, volunteer, try new things.
Yeah.
And for people that really don't know where to start, maybe start with what they enjoy doing.
Yeah.
I think that would be a good place for people to start.
Yes.
Okay.
Find out what they love to do.
What you love to do, and then turn that into reality.
Yes.
Got it.
And if it makes you profit somehow and you want to share it with the world, then good.
Right.
Do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the lease, you had 24 hours to sign the lease. What did you prepare for that for years?
Hell no.
Hell no.
No, man. I didn't have a business plan. I didn't know what I was gonna do. I had to pay $2,000 a month and not figure out how I was gonna do it. In addition to rent, in addition to my car payments, in addition to all my other bills that I had.
Wow.
Was it ever short for rent? No.
Got it.
Did I use social media and Instagram as a tool to help me market myself in order for people to know and let them know what I was doing? Yes. Every single day. Every fucking hour I did it.
Every fucking hour.
Every hour.
You were doing something on
I was
Instagram.
doing something on Instagram. Just to let people know that this is what I was doing and this is how I needed to make my income.
Wow. So you just dived right into it. You didn't have a plan, didn't know what you're doing. You took a leap of faith.
Yeah.
But you followed that up with maximum action.
Yeah.
Taking initiative.
Take initiative.
That's amazing. So I want to talk a little bit about that, how you built it, right? So, I mean, how you built it to where Uplift is now, because again, you just took a leap of faith, you just jumped right into it. You didn't really know what you were doing. How did you get started? Like how?
Okay, the shelves are moved, all the protein supplements removed. I'm like, okay, I have this space.
All right.
I have this space.
Yeah.
What the hell am I gonna do now?
Yeah.
Right, and so I just continue to let people know that this is what I was coming in here for.
Yeah.
And that I'm starting to train people. And,
right.
And it just blew up from there.
It blew up.
Yeah.
Okay. And so why did you choose Instagram to start marketing yourself? Why
because
that?
I found that whenever I would post something funny or post something entertaining, with that you got more reactions.
Okay.
Positive reactions and people that wanted to actually come in and try. It was instant. That's what I like about Instagram. It was instant right then and there.
Yeah.
People can see what I'm doing right then and there.
Right.
If I wanted to sell personal training sessions for a discounted price, boom, I'll let people know right then and there.
Yeah.
I would find hot times. I would wake up in the morning knowing that people would wake up around 7 or 8. Boom, first thing they see is me.
What do you post? How do you have ideas of what to post?
I would try different things.
Really?
Yeah, I would try different things.
I like that.
Yeah.
And you grew the 10K followers.
Yeah.
Organically. Nothing was paid for, done for. Everything was just word of mouth.
Yeah.
It got around.
That's right.
And what would some tips and advice that you would give, maybe the top 3 off the top of your head, if they want to try to grow on Instagram?
Continue to post. Continue to post as if Instagram was about to shut down at night. Post every freaking hour.
Every hour.
Every hour.
Anything. Post about anything.
Post about anything and everything that's related to your passion.
Your passion.
Yeah.
That's the key.
If you are personal training, boom, let people know that this is the service that you're providing for them now. Let people know where you are at. Make a name for yourself.
Yeah.
Because if you don't, then who's gonna do it for you?
That's so true. That's so true. Yeah, so you just started posting photos of you working out, giving value, giving advice.
I like making it funny.
You like making it funny.
Because no one wants to, let's be real, man. There's so many videos on Instagram where it's just some dude lifting up, like, I don't know, crazy amount of weight. And gets kind of boring because the guy's ugly in addition to that, you know? Yeah, it gets kind of boring, man. You skip through it. And then with Instagram, you could actually see who skips through your stories and who rewinds.
Really?
To watch it again.
Okay, I didn't know that.
You post something up.
Yeah.
People will continue to rewind it.
Yeah.
That means they liked what they saw.
That you're doing something right.
Exactly.
Okay.
Right?
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So just try new things, keep posting every day, every hour. That's when you were started, you were posting every hour.
Yeah.
Just trying to get the word out there.
That's
Do you use
right.
hashtags and stuff?
Hashtags, location,
everything.
I
Okay.
tagged people that, some local well-known businesses.
Yeah.
I would tag them
Yeah.
just so that they could see it.
Yeah. Amazing.
And if you're lucky enough, some would repost.
Wow.
Someone repost it, and then
they
from
take
there,
it, and then their audience.
and more eyes.
Yeah.
As long as you have more eyes on you, the better chances you are of getting your name out there.
And it's just about bringing awareness to the public of what your passion is
And who you are.
That's it.
Yeah,
You're just giving.
Make a noise. Make a noise.
Wow, that's powerful, because I feel like a lot of days, a lot of small businesses or entrepreneurs, they focus too much on getting the transaction. They call it lead generation.
Yeah.
You know, they're spending dollars to get people to click on something, to sign up, and then they're trying to close them like on the spot. But you're taking kind of the laid back approach of actually putting value out there and not expecting or asking for anything.
That's right.
And funny, how do you make it funny? Because, like you're saying, you're right. Like, it's pretty boring.
You
to
fool
look at
around
a
a
guy
little
that's
bit.
like,
You fool around a little bit, and then they're hoping to see like a serious video, but then it's you like messing around and make them laugh. You know what I mean?
Yeah, just having
put some
fun.
good, funny music behind some of your videos. and you're good.
Yeah. Love that. Thank you for that. So again, going after giving without really asking, but instead of taking the approach of I'm trying to get clients, you're trying to get the word out to build your brand, of your awareness of what you're about, what you do. That's really powerful.
Yeah.
And from there, how did you grow from a one-man team to you have 7?
I realized that you cannot do this alone, so you have to.
When did you realize that?
I'm burning out.
Overbooked. You're just constantly working.
And so I'm like, you know what? Why not hire some quality trainers onto your team that can help spread the same type of quality to more people.
Okay.
And so that's what I did.
Yeah.
That's what I did.
And how? When was that? When did you start hiring, and how?
About a little over a year ago.
Okay. And how did that process look like when you were finding people? Because it's almost like you have to...
I let people know on Instagram, hey, I'm starting to hire trainers.
Just like that.
And then you would get people DMing you like this.
Just like that.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
They're like, hey, that'd be cool to be a part of this, right?
Right. And then you, based off like your interview and how you feel of them, that's where you gauge if you're the right person to grow not only your brand, it's Uplift's brand now, right?
Yeah.
So you have to make sure they're all about what you're about. They align with your mission, your values.
That's right.
They're a go-getter too. They're not just a faker or a poser.
They have to be. We have certain prerequisites that I look at that has nothing to do with how much knowledge they have.
Yeah.
It's deeper than that.
Yeah.
It's deeper than that.
That's amazing. And from all the clientele that you got, and did you pay a single dime for any of them, or were they all organic?
All organic.
Word of mouth.
Yeah, word of mouth.
So who were your first clients? Because a lot of people that are new to starting a business or new to say a real estate agent, we don't have clients, right? We talk about prospecting, right? So how did you find your first clients?
My first client was through. Her name is Anissa Lau.
Shout out.
Shout out to Anissa. Second shout out to Anissa Lau.
All right, second
shout out. She just let her friends know.
Okay.
And from there, I started training her sister and friends of friends, and it just
blew up from there.
Yeah.
So you then get the business, because people were saying your sphere of influence, right? That's the best and easiest way to start growing your business. Do you think that's true? By going to your close friends and families and asking them for help?
But you know what? Some family, they're weak.
Yeah.
Weak family, like my own sister didn't even support me.
Wow.
She didn't once tell anyone that I even had my own business.
Really?
Yeah. To this day, she still doesn't support me.
Wow.
But that's okay.
That's okay.
Like I'm saying.
Yeah.
She's welcome to train here anytime she likes. For free.
For free.
For free. And you know what? It is like I am sending shots because that's the sad fucking thing about this, is that your closest friends and family won't even support you. So you have to turn around, use that as fire, fuel to your fire, and just shit on them after.
Got it.
And that's what I'm doing today, just shitting on them.
Yeah.
Because when you ask me for personal training after 2 years and I reject you, that says a lot.
Yeah.
And it's because I choose not to involve myself with people that never believed in me to begin with.
Right. Cut off all your...
Cutting the toxicity out.
You don't need any of that.
You don't need toxicity, man. No. And you will find
can't allow that.
I have had really good friendships for longer than 5 years that I cut immediately.
People need to do that.
And you need to, because you can't be hanging around with your toxic
friends.
friends.
Oh, you become complacent, like it's fine, you get used to all that talk. You have to cut it out.
You have to cut that shit out.
And just know that there's gonna be more people that will align with your value, that will come to you.
That's right.
And the ones that are truly yours will stay.
Yes.
And be the ones that support you. So I liked how you said that, because a lot of times, like new people in sales or whether they're starting a business, they say turn to your sphere of influence for the first couple of deals, but that's actually not that good of advice. That's why I want to say.
Your mentors.
Mentors are important.
I have a good three to four mentors that I ask business-related questions on a daily basis.
How do you find your mentors? Instagram?
No. They were old friends that have always been at the gym.
Wow.
They've ran their own businesses.
Wow.
And now I could actually hold conversations that relate to what they do.
Yeah, because you're on the same playing field as them.
And you learn a lot, man. You learn a lot because they'll tell you what they think you should do to avoid certain mistakes.
Oh, that they've learned.
They've learned.
Yeah.
Taxes, for example, god damn. We
are
on top of our accounting and bookkeeping now.
Yeah.
Shit.
What are taxes?
Taxes, man. Woo.
He's gonna bill from the CRA.
That would have screwed me over if I didn't talk to people, you know?
Yeah. So having the mentors.
Mentors, man.
In place, the ones that have done what you're done, what you wanted to do or aspired to be, and the ones that will have knowledge and experience to pass on that will hopefully guide you in the right direction and help you avoid pitfalls and the pains of growing pains of running a business. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's phenomenal. And so we talked a little bit about how you grew up, post organically on Instagram.
Yeah.
We talked about how you grew a team. We talked about mentors. What's next? What's next for Jayson? What's on your goals list? What's next for you?
We are planning to get a second location, and if not, a bigger location. We're thinking warehouse style.
All right.
Not open to the public, strictly for Uplift members.
Okay.
The reason why is because we like to keep the community tight. Everyone knows each other by name.
Wow.
We don't need it to be a place of intimidation, where a bunch of roid monkeys come in and start huffing and puffing and throwing weights all over the place. You already have me doing that. So we don't need any more of that. We don't need any more of that. But you know what I mean.
Yeah.
You know what I mean. Yeah.
So where have you guys kind of figured out? Do you want to be in the Burnaby area still?
Burnaby area, that's right.
Okay, still around, because you grew your database from here and you want to keep it local.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah, man.
That's amazing. And I want to touch on a couple more things about finding your first clients. Like, what are some ways that a business can attract clients? Right? Because that's important too, right? Because you're organic. You keep on posting, but how do you get people to know about you? There's a national.
There was a good 2 to 3 months where I was working for free.
Working for free.
Working for free.
You gotta tell them that.
And like I had said, I always use this analogy I use this analogy of the idea of a drug dealer.
Okay.
No, you have to. You have a product that's so good.
Yeah.
You want to let people know about it. You want to let them know that
you're a drug dealer.
Your product is better than others.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
What do? You give them a sample.
Yeah.
Of your product.
Yeah.
I was giving samples of how my training was.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
When they see how good or they find it valuable.
Yeah.
They're gonna continue with you.
So how did you get into that? Because a lot of people are like, frick, I got bills to pay, I got rent, I'm just starting off.
Yeah.
I got all these expenses. I can't afford to work for free. Like how did you get into the right mindset.
I'm like, well, that's the only way, man. I'm like, you can't just tell people that you're a great trainer without having to train them for free first.
Got it.
Right?
Got it. You're not afraid to work for free.
If you're making clothes, you're making purses, wallets.
Yeah.
Give some away for free, man.
Yeah.
Until people look at it and be like, damn, this is really nice.
Give them some samples.
Yeah,
I like
give
that.
them some
Think about it.
samples, man.
Get them hooked.
When you go to Costco, they give you samples, bro. They give you samples because you're like, damn, this was good.
I gotta buy 10
I
of these.
I gotta buy the whole box now, right?
Yeah,
Same thing goes with training.
Yeah.
We have no issues with giving people a free trial session,
Right.
just so that they can feel how it's like to work out at Uplift with one of our Uplift trainers.
Yeah. And did you you knew automatically that that's what you needed to do to get people
Yes.
attention to
Yeah.
because you knew that you were better.
Yeah.
So you weren't afraid to
No.
give people trials.
And I think a lot of people are afraid to be posting up about what their craft is.
That's the thing. People want to keep it like low key.
Yeah,
like,
why?
I
Why? Like, man,
that's another thing too.
you just gotta let people know this is what you're doing.
Why are they scared?
Because they're afraid of the other people that
Judging
are so
them.
well established,
Oh.
judging them on how they are.
And also the naysayers, their
And
close
the
friends.
naysayers.
Oh, look at them.
But like I said,
Yeah.
man, you have to have that mentality of who gives a fuck. Seriously, you have to have that mentality. If not, you're done.
You're done.
You're done.
Game over.
You're game over.
It's like you like at the starting line of the race and thinking you're not gonna win the race. You're already done. Your mindset is
You're
might as
done.
well quit. Like don't even start.
You might as well quit.
You might as well quit.
Yeah.
Wow. So you just gotta put it out there.
Yeah.
And that I think people are so afraid to do that. Maybe because their ego gets in the way. They look at people that are in the same game doing a lot better.
Yeah.
1 million followers. 1.5.
You know what I say?
like-
Stop following them.
I
stop
like that.
following
That's
those-
great advice.
Stop following those guys because they're doing nothing but hurting your own business.
A lot of people are like that,
Yeah.
and they look at people that are doing a lot better. Oh, like his web post got $500,000.
It's like, who
500
cares?
likes.
Who cares what that guy's doing?
So
Who
don't.
cares how many likes you get?
People think that they can use them as a source of knowledge and inspiration,
No,
but they
it
actually
really
harm you.
They are harming
They
you
put you
because
back.
you're already comparing yourself to them.
So don't follow those people.
No.
Should you follow anyone in your industry or just be tunnel vision at?
I can't remember the last time I've ever said I wanted to be like someone else.
Really?
I swear. You could ask my trainers. I can't remember the last time I ever said that.
So people should aspire to be the best version of themselves.
Of themselves.
That's it.
Yeah.
There's no idol. There's none of that.
Fuck the idol, man. Idol doesn't care about you.
That's true. That's true. Like people are like my
Idol doesn't
celebrity
even know who
crush.
you are, man.
Yeah.
You know? Well, because you're trying to comment on one of their photos, you think that one of these days my
follow
idol
you?
read my comment.
Yeah.
Oh my dear God.
Yeah.
Here it is. And people post that shit up on their story. Like, who
Yeah.
cares?
Yeah.
Oh my God, he started following me.
Yeah.
He sent me a fire emoji.
Don't get lost in that.
Like, holy shit.
So people are lost.
That's all you live for? Damn.
Yeah.
That's sad. You are a very sad person if that's all you live for.
But that's a lot of people.
That is a lot of people.
That is a lot of people.
There's a lot of sad people.
Yeah.
Sad
How
people.
do you be happy?
How to
Because you're
be-
surrounded by
yeah,
sad
be
people.
happy with your own progress, man.
We're our hardest critique. I mean, you're probably the
Yes.
same. How do you not be sad about yourself and be down about yourself, but also
I have an amazing team.
okay.
I have an amazing team that helps me, that keeps me
Surround yourself with
grounded.
the right people that ground you.
Shout out to little sister, Mason Conroy.
Why are you gonna call me by my
Call her by her full name, Mason. Yeah, you gotta have a team that keeps you grounded, man.
Yeah.
You gotta have a team that keeps you accountable for your shit. If you're fucking up,
Yeah.
they'll tell you, hey, you're fucking up.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Right.
Shit, you're right. I'm fucking
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
But you need to have people like that. And you cannot be mad when people call you out like that. Because that's real. It's real, man.
Just it's
Don't
coming
get
from
so
the heart.
Yeah, don't get defensive.
Yeah.
When they call me out, I laugh because it's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
You accept that. You know.
I
you
accept
don't get
it, I'm
in your
like-
way.
That's right.
Yeah.
Suppose anyone else to tell me, though, I'll be like, screw you. Who are you to tell me
Yeah.
how I'm acting, bro? You know?
See, you gotta make sure that you you filter the information.
Yeah.
The source of the information that
Exactly.
you're getting that from, and the feedback,
Exactly.
where you're getting that feedback from,
Exactly.
and to be able to separate the two.
That's right.
That's so powerful, man.
It is, man.
All right, all right. So what are your future plans on taking it, expanding it, or keeping it tight knit?
And it's for the community, man. It's not for us.
Yeah.
It's not for us.
Who are you building Uplift for? You just keep on saying the community. What's the community?
We want to build the place where people feel comfortable to work out.
Yeah.
People don't feel intimidated. People
Yeah.
are well known by all the trainers,
Yeah.
the staff. We want it to be a place where people could be themselves without having to feel judged. I know a lot of these gyms put up no judgment zone. Like, what the hell is that gonna freaking? People are judging all the time.
Yeah.
When
Yeah.
you come in here, it's never like that. And
Right.
It's about the culture and the vibe that we want to keep.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we want to keep continuing to build this culture and vibe
Right.
that we've established as a team.
Right.
Right?
Right. Right. And last but not least, I just want to touch on health is so important,
Health,
right?
oh.
Mental health, physical health.
Yes.
Both of them.
Yes.
So for a lot of people that aren't happy with where they are at physically,
Yeah.
what do you say to those people? Like, if I'm not happy with the way I look,
Yeah.
like, where do I start? If I want to change, maybe I eat out on the weekends. Most of the times I meal prep at home. I work out at a gym a couple of times a week, where I do all of that, but I don't see any progress. But I don't feel like I'm doing everything that I can, but I'm not seeing results. Like,
Yeah.
what do you say to those people? How do you? A lot of people are probably like that. I'm probably like that too. You know,
Yeah.
I a couple times a week. I try to meal prep for most of my meals. I work out 3 to 4 times a week, but I'm still stuck. I'm stuck, Jay.
Yeah. Okay. Well, okay. What would I say about this? You would need to. I think it would be a great idea to find a trainer that holds you accountable, not only in a place like this, but outside of Uplift. And that's what we do for all of our clients.
That's amazing.
We continue to keep that type of rapport with them, that type of relationship with them, where we're not only dealing with them here, but we're helping them outside. Right?
Got it. Give them the education, the training, the tools, the skills, so that they can go back to their community gym
Yeah.
or their other gym that they work out at, and still be able to produce the same results. Or if they're traveling, right? If your clients are traveling away, you have them have the right knowledge in place and the tools for them to continue that workout when they're abroad.
That's right.
Something like that.
That's right.
So that's what you guys really focus on.
Lifestyle changes.
Lifestyle changes. And on that note, food. I feel like a lot of the health, the lifestyle is 80% food and 20% training. I don't know if I'm wrong, but it's more food than training.
Yes,
you
it
can
is.
train
Diet.
all you want. Yeah, diet. Because you
yeah.
can train all you want if you're still eating.
But
how does that work?
The issue is most people that
Yeah.
come through the doors don't know how to diet properly.
That's another
And it's
issue,
safe
right?
for
That's
them.
the biggest issue, right?
Yeah. And
Okay.
this is what we teach all of our clients on how to do it properly.
How to diet
efficiently.
properly.
Yes.
Right.
So you don't feel so restricted, so you don't feel like you've lost the favorite foods you like to eat.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So how do you start by educating someone who's just been eating whatever they want? Like, how do you?
We sit down with them, consultation.
Okay.
We go over what the foods they eat,
Yeah.
and based off of the foods they eat, we create it into their meal plan. And once we create it into the meal plan, we portion it out for them by measurements, so that they don't feel like they're losing out or they're missing out on their favorite foods.
So does it come down to tracking your calories
Yeah.
and your food intake?
Yes, 100%.
So calories are, you can still eat all the foods that you love, the
Yeah.
chocolates, the ice
But
cream,
portion.
the fruit, but portion,
Budgeted.
budgeted.
The same thing you would do for your finances.
Right.
You would go if you're planning a trip or planning, a vacation.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like a long vacation. You
Right.
would want to budget your money
Yeah.
on a daily basis.
For sure.
The same, you would budget your money, or you would budget your
Your
calories.
meals and calories.
Yeah.
Right. And so you would help clients with meal prepping and planning out
Yeah.
what they eat and
That's
the
right.
calorie intake.
That's right.
Okay, so they don't necessarily have to feel like you don't have to be hungry to lose weight.
No.
Is that correct? You can
Well,
still be full.
You
Or
could still be full,
Okay.
but we would just give you a different type of options that would help you feel fuller.
feel fuller
Yeah.
with lower calories.
That's right.
So that's the most important thing. 'cause
Yes, it is.
It's not how the quantity of the food you eat; it's the calories that it has.
Yes.
Right, because one slice of pizza and you can have
And the
a whole
quality
box
of food,
yeah,
yeah,
and the
yeah,
quality, right?
yeah.
Because like one slice of pizza might not fill you up, but you can have a
That's
whole
right.
box of strawberries and
Yeah.
you can still
exactly.
eat more, right?
Exactly. Right.
And how do you educate people on that, on changing that? Because it's such a big. We eat 3 times a day,
Your
Jason.
frequency and repetition.
Okay.
You may eat 3 times a day.
Yeah.
I eat 6 to 8 times a day.
Really?
Dude, we all eat. We eat like crazy here.
Wow.
Yeah, we eat like crazy.
So more meals, smaller quantity. Do you think that's important?
Based off of your lifestyle.
That's why it's important to have
Yeah.
someone hold you accountable.
Based off of your lifestyle.
Got it.
Yes.
Got it. Got it.
Yeah.
So always have someone there holding you accountable.
Yeah.
Diet is important.
Yeah.
Make sure you have the right consultation for the right type of diet that fits your lifestyle.
That's right.
And whatever you're trying to achieve.
That's
if you're
right.
trying to go for gains, if you're trying to slim down.
Exactly.
What your motivation and goals are.
Exactly.
That's so important to find someone
Yes.
like you
Yes.
to help them with that.
We are here to help people.
That's amazing, Jason. So, how can people reach you, Jay?
Uplift Fitness on Instagram or Pretty
right.
Boy J.
Pretty boy Jay.
DM me. Call my number. It's on the Instagram page, and we can get you started.
All right.
All right.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Jay.
Thank you
for
very
being
much,
on
man.
The show On The Rise.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Episode 2 On The Rise with Pretty Boy Jay.
Pretty Boy J.
Peace.